Imagine waking up tomorrow with enough money to buy an entire oil refinery. It sounds like the ultimate business investment. Every day, thousands of cars, trucks, ships, and aircraft need fuel, and all of that fuel has to come from somewhere. Looking from the outside, owning an oil refinery might seem like a guaranteed path to becoming incredibly wealthy. But behind those giant storage tanks, towering chimneys, and endless maze of steel pipes lies one of the most expensive and complicated businesses on Earth. The question is not whether an oil refinery can make money. The real question is whether you could afford to build one, keep it running, and survive the risks that come with it. Today, we're going to break down the complete economics of owning an oil refinery, from the billions of dollars required to build one to how refinery owners actually make their profits. Welcome to Raymap's Profit Lab, the channel where we explore the economics behind the world's biggest businesses, industries, and investments. If you enjoy learning how large companies build wealth and how major industries operate, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our future videos. Now let's dive in. An oil refinery is one of the most important industrial facilities in the modern world. While crude oil receives most of the attention, crude oil by itself is not very useful. You cannot pour crude oil directly into a car, a truck, or an aircraft. It first has to be processed into products such as petrol, diesel, jet fuel, kerosene, lubricating oils, liquefied petroleum gas, asphalt, and many other products used in everyday life. Every liter of fuel sold at a filling station has passed through a refinery before reaching consumers. The journey to owning an oil refinery begins with one major obstacle: money. Unlike many businesses that can be started with a few $1,000s or even a few $1 million, an oil refinery demands an investment on an entirely different scale. Even a relatively small refinery can cost hundreds of millions of dollars to construct. A modern medium-sized refinery usually requires between $3 and $8 billion, while some of the world's largest refining complexes cost well over $15 billion before producing their first liter of fuel. Construction itself is a massive undertaking. Building a refinery is like constructing a small industrial city. Thousands of workers may be employed throughout the project. Engineers, architects, welders, electricians, pipe fitters, heavy equipment operators, environmental specialists, and safety inspectors all work together for several years before the refinery becomes operational. Depending on its size, construction can take anywhere from 4 to 7 years, and delays can add hundreds of millions of dollars to the final cost. Choosing the right location is another decision that can determine whether a refinery succeeds or struggles. A refinery needs access to large quantities of crude oil, which often means being connected to pipelines or located near major ports where oil tankers can unload their cargo. It also needs efficient transport systems to distribute finished products quickly to customers. Roads, railways, shipping terminals, and pipeline networks all become part of the refinery's economic equation. Water is another critical resource. Refineries consume enormous volumes of water every day for cooling systems, steam production, and industrial processing. Because of this, many refineries are built near rivers, lakes, or coastlines where reliable water supplies are available. Without sufficient water, refinery operations become difficult and expensive. Once construction is complete, the biggest daily expense begins: buying crude oil. A refinery processing 200,000 barrels every day must continuously purchase crude oil to keep production running. If crude oil is selling for $70 per barrel, that refinery spends approximately $14 million every single day on raw materials alone. Over the course of a year, those purchases amount to several billion dollars, making crude oil by far the largest operating expense. Inside the refinery, crude oil passes through an incredible series of industrial processes. It enters massive distillation towers where different hydrocarbons are separated according to their boiling points. From there, additional processing units improve fuel quality, remove impurities, and convert heavier components into more valuable products. Every stage relies on advanced technology designed to maximize efficiency while meeting strict fuel quality standards. Running this complex operation requires a highly skilled workforce. Chemical engineers monitor production processes. Mechanical engineers maintain equipment. Laboratory technicians constantly test product quality. Control room operators supervise thousands of instruments and automated systems 24 hours a day. Safety specialists reduce operational risks, while environmental experts ensure that emissions remain within legal limits. Large refineries often employ several thousand people directly, while supporting many additional jobs through contractors and suppliers. Electricity and energy costs represent another significant expense. Refining crude oil requires tremendous amounts of heat and power. Boilers generate steam, compressors move gases through processing units, pumps transport liquids across the facility, and sophisticated computer systems monitor every stage of production. Since most refineries operate continuously around the clock, energy consumption remains extremely high throughout the year. Maintenance is another area where refinery owners spend enormous sums of money. Thousands of pumps, valves, heat exchangers, storage tanks, pipelines, and processing units must remain in excellent condition. Unexpected equipment failures can force temporary shutdowns, costing millions of dollars in lost production every day. To minimize these risks, refinery owners schedule regular maintenance and complete major inspections every few years, even though these shutdowns themselves are expensive. Environmental protection has become one of the largest financial responsibilities for refinery owners. Governments require companies to reduce air pollution, safely treat wastewater, manage hazardous waste, and monitor emissions continuously. Modern pollution control equipment costs hundreds of millions of dollars to install and maintain. But these investments are necessary not only to comply with regulations, but also to protect surrounding communities and the environment. Insurance is another major expense that many people overlook. Oil refineries contain highly flammable materials and operate under extreme temperatures and pressures. Owners purchase extensive insurance coverage to protect against fires, explosions, natural disasters, equipment failures, and liability claims. Premiums for facilities of this size can reach tens of millions of dollars each year. So, how does a refinery make money after spending billions on construction and billions more on crude oil? The answer lies in the value added during the refining process. A refinery transforms one raw material into several valuable products that serve different markets. Petrol powers passenger vehicles. Diesel fuels trucks, buses, mining equipment, and agricultural machinery. Jet fuel keeps airlines operating. Lubricants protect engines and industrial equipment. Asphalt is used in road construction, while petroleum gases become cooking fuel and industrial feedstock. Selling multiple products allows refineries to generate revenue from every barrel of crude oil they process. However, profits are never guaranteed. If crude oil prices rise sharply while fuel prices remain stable, refinery profit margins shrink. During periods of weak fuel demand, such as economic recessions, revenues may fall significantly. Successful refinery owners constantly monitor global oil markets, transportation costs, fuel demand, government policies, and international competition to remain profitable. Many refineries also improve profitability by producing feedstocks for the petrochemical industry. These materials are used to manufacture plastics, synthetic fibers, detergents, pharmaceuticals, packaging materials, and countless everyday products. Diversifying into petrochemicals helps companies reduce dependence on transportation fuels alone. Technology is transforming the refining business as well. Artificial intelligence analyses production data in real time, predicts equipment failures before they occur, and helps engineers optimize operations. Advanced automation reduces waste, lowers energy consumption, and improves reliability, allowing modern refineries to operate more efficiently than ever before. Looking ahead, the refining industry faces both opportunities and challenges. While global demand for fuel remains strong in many developing countries, the growth of electric vehicles, renewable energy, and cleaner transportation technologies is gradually changing the energy landscape. Forward-thinking refinery owners are investing in sustainable aviation fuel, renewable diesel, hydrogen production, and carbon capture systems to prepare for the future. At the end of the day, owning an oil refinery is far more than owning a fuel factory. It means managing billions of dollars in assets, thousands of employees, highly sophisticated technology, strict environmental standards, volatile commodity markets, and constant operational risks. It is one of the most demanding businesses in the global economy, but when managed efficiently, it can also become one of the most valuable industrial investments in the world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the economics of owning an oil refinery, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Raymap's Profit Lab, and turn on notifications so you never miss our future business and economics documentaries. Share this video with anyone interested in industry, engineering, or investing, and let us know in the comments which business you would like us to explore next. Until next time, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.